Well, hello there, friends. How are you? Welcome back, everyone. I feel like even though it's been 1 week, it's been a very long time. Or 2 weeks, I guess, technically. Technically, we had Live at the Loom 2 weeks ago. But we are back. And when I say we, I mean the fabulous Lori the Gatekeeper is here with us. Everyone, please give a warm welcome and a big thank you to Lori, who is going to try to keep me all wrangled for today. We were behind the scenes. We were trying to put together some kind of plan ahead of time. We'll see. We're going to roll with it. I am sitting in a different part of the basement because the floor loom is it's naked. It's naked, friends. So I'm sitting here with the table loom. We'll play with that in just a little bit. Just in case we haven't met yet, though, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Yay! Oh, I've missed you guys. It has been a very fun few weeks. And you'll hear I got the crud on the plane on the way back from Italy. So I'm hoping that the 12-hour congestion meds are kicking in right about now. That's what I'm hoping. But forgive me, I have my box of tissues very close by. I've got my hot tea. I'm as prepared as I'm going to be, friends. That is the truth. Yes. Yeah. The sorry. Yes. The sorry game over my shoulder. Yes, that's the we always have little board games in our basement. Yes, exactly. Okay, let me say some hellos. Let me say some highs to all the lovely people. See, I have to remember Lori's here to help me. Hello, Jennifer Fowler. By the way, did I see it was Jennifer Fowler's birthday? Jennifer Fowler, happy birthday, darling. We wish you just the best, most amazing year yet. That's what we're hoping for you. Let me see if I can. I don't know how to take that off. Okay, this is gonna be exciting. Technology is not working in my favor today. Okay, we'll roll with it. Lori, I'm not able to unstar things, so just ignore me. Just we'll carry on. Hello, Gemma is here, and Ernie is here, and Carol is here, and Donna and Carrie and Ernie. He says he's home in Flagstaff for the moment. That is fantastic. There's some other people here that I saw. Who else snuck in while we were saying our good morning, hellos, or afternoon, depending on where you are? Gemma says, need to ask Chris if she saw a Swiss Guard outside the Vatican in their orange blue Renaissance costumes. Oh, they were designed by Da Vinci himself. Do you know what, Gemma? We went by the Vatican. It was a zoo, as you can imagine. We flew in on Saturday, the day of the Pope's funeral, and we got to see him, like not close up, but we climbed the steps of one of the beautiful monuments, and we got to see the whole processional of the cars come by. So we got to see the Pope from a distance. Did we see the guards? I don't know that we got close enough because we were supposed to do a whole tour of the Vatican and we canceled all of that because it was nuts. It was crazy, people. It was really, yeah. It was amazing. I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. What Oh, that's Carrie. Did you just have a birthday too? Look at this. Another actinite. That's fantastic. Happy birthday to Carrie. Okay, are we missing anybody else's birthday? That's amazing. Lots of May birthdays. We love it. See? Hello, Gilin. Gilin is here. Who else? I know so many birthdays. I love birthdays. Did we say hi to Anne? And Cynthia is here. And Liz. Woohoo! Mary Howard is here. Hello. Let's see. Carrie says, my birthday was spent in quite a few video calls, drinks and cakes, yes please, at various cafes during the day, and included lunchtime treat to Burger King. Burger King? What? Carrie, we need to discuss your options for birthday celebrations. That's fantastic. Ellen is here. Hello, my friend. How are you? Sherry is here. Carol is here. Woohoo! Let's see. We said Donna and Cynthia. Sam's here. Hi, Sam. How are you? Oh, hello, Nessa. Hello, everyone. My first time here, currently working. Nessa, we're so happy you're here. We'll try not to be too loud so that you don't get in trouble. If you need a note from your for your work, just let them know. I'll write you one to be like, it's important that Nessa hang with us for Live at the Loom. Hello, Tamison. Oh man, look at everyone. That's so fun. Emily is here. Kathy Stevens is here. She made it. Woohoo! Yay! That's fantastic. I'm so happy to see you all. It's so fun. So, let me give you the nickel tour of the trip to Italy. So, if you didn't know, that's where I was last week. I was in Italy. My nephew goes to school there. He is in Rome, as in not like a semester abroad, like he is enrolled in a school. It's called John, is it Cabot? I've totally drawn a blank. It's with a C. We'll say John Cabot. Anyways, there's a school in Rome that he is actually enrolled in. He's studying international relations, I believe. International something. It's not business. International, I think it's relations. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's it. Jody Ibarra is here. Hello, and Sue Ann Sullivan. We're glad you could pop in, darling. So he is in school in Rome. So my sister and I took a trip over there. It was like a Friday to Sunday, like a, what is that, 9-10 days. And we started in Rome, and then we did a day trip to Bologna, and then 2 days in the Venice area, and then back to Rome. So let me just tell you that, first of all, someone should have told me about the toilets. Okay, friends, when I asked for advice about traveling to Europe, someone should have told me about the toilets, about how the toilets always have 2 buttons. That's what to know, friends. If you've never been, we don't do that thing over here. With the small button is for the pee, and the bigger button is for the other stuff. I didn't know about the toilets. So thankfully my sister has been, so she could explain some of these things to me. The second thing I learned is about you must wear comfortable shoes. And I knew this, so I brought like my Skechers. No, friends, I should have brought the legit like running shoe, all full support, because we were staying in a part of Italy, Trastevere. If I'm probably butchering that, friends, so forgive me. But the cobblestones are no joke. Like imagine little, like, I don't know, they're like 4-inch, like, I mean, they're, they're rock. And, but all of the stuff in between them has all fallen away. So, I mean, it is like, my sister and I kept thinking, if we make it through this and don't twist or break an ankle, that'll be a miracle. It is crazy. So, better shoes. That was the second thing I learned. Third thing is there's nothing in the world like gelato from Italy. There's nothing like it. We basically were like, all times of the day is the right time for gelato. That's what we discovered. Yes. So, yeah, John Cabot. Yes, thank you so much. Someone knew about it. Yes, Carol. Thank you, John Cabot. Yes, yeah. So, comfortable shoes. Yeah, cobblestone. Yes. Yeah. Cobblestone streets are crazy. The other thing, we kind of made this like a food tour, which was very fun. My one request, I'm like, the history of stuff is great. Whatever. We'll see what we see. However, I wanted to take a pasta making class in Italy. So we did this pasta and tiramisu class in Rome. That was crazy. Chef Furio was our chef. He had the long hair, the man bun kind of thing. And he was as Italian. He was as stereotypically Italian as it gets. He was fabulous. So we made fettuccine and ravioli and tiramisu. And then you got to pick the sauce and they cooked it for you. And of course, we met delightful people along the way. We met this great couple from the UK, another one from Australia. And then we did a food tour of Parmesan tour. And then like back to back with a balsamic vinegar. Oh, yum. Come on, folks. It was just, yes. Lori's all in favor of gelato. You know what I learned? And I gotta say, I stole the idea from Bobby Flay, because he talks about when he goes to Italy, he has to get pistachio gelato. And I love pistachios, but I never tried any kind of pistachio ice cream, whatever. So I tried. Yeah, I love it. I like a 2-scoop. I like a pistachio and then a dark chocolate. I don't know. There's different combinations. We can all find our own thing. But yes, delicious. Lori's all in favor of the man buns. Yes, man buns. So what I found interesting, and you guys, I mean, I haven't traveled to Europe. It's my first time. I've been to Japan for a minute, and I've been to China, but I've never been to Europe. So I did not realize in Italy that the kinds of pasta were so specific to the area. Do you know this? I didn't know this. That you can get cacio e pepe, or you can get what's the other one? Amatriciana. I'm going to see, butchering all the things. You can get those in Rome, but you can't get them in Venice or in Bologna. You can get bolognese in Bologna, but you can't get like it's all you can get tortellini in Bologna, but you can't get it in Rome. Like it's very kind of excuse me, it's very kind of like they have these pasta borders kind of, just depending on where you are. And just the fact that, so much of Italy is all about olive oil, but there's parts of Italy that are all about butter. Parts of Italy are all about pasta, of course, but then there's other parts that are all about rice and risotto, and it's fascinating. So when we were in Venice, we saw the glass. We actually stayed on Murano, which is known for its famous glass. And we had cicchetti, which are little toasts. That they're known for. You had cicchetti and spritz, which spritz is a drink, kind of it's a little fizzy drink. Anyways, we tried 5 different kinds of spritz throughout the trip. So I don't know, we're experts now, but we've tried 5 different flavors of spritz. Cicchetti and spritz. We had those. Yes, yeah. Jennifer Fowler asked if I got pinched, because that was one of the things. Was it Mary? Was that you who was like, don't be surprised if some of the Italians pinch her butt? I'm happy to report, pardon me, there was no pinching. There was no, none of that. I am very, very, very happy to report there was none. Yeah, none pinching. Those, yeah, because I'm not sure how I would have handled that. Yes. So, hello, Linka. She's here. So yes, it was an amazing trip. We figured we probably walked 130,000 steps in the 9-10 days that we were there. It was crazy. We had days that we knocked out like 21,000 steps, which was nuts. It was insane. So even though we're only eating pasta and pizza and bread and meat and cheese, I haven't stepped on a scale, but I'm pretty sure I'm doing okay still. Pretty sure doing all right. The Italians cannot find a vegetable. Like their version of vegetables, maybe eggplant and maybe artichokes. We have some delicious artichokes, but there's no like salad. There's no, no. There's no salad in the pizza. No. They're like, would you like a charcuterie board? And the answer is yes. However, that I am just living off of salads this week because I'm like, I just need to little like balance the scales. Just a little. Yes. Okay. Nessa says the food is very specific to the region. Yeah, I didn't know that. At least for me, visiting northern Italy is very different from the rest of Western and Eastern Europe in my experience. See? Yes, Nessa, I agree completely. Thank you, darling. Yeah. Carol says now you have to go back. Got to be goosed in Italy or haven't been. I am okay not being goosed. That is really okay. Yeah. Yes, the area that we stayed in most of Rome, honestly, there's all these like great little piazzas, which is just a square with, in a lot of cases, it has a statue in the middle or a fountain or whatever, but there's just people everywhere. Like I couldn't believe how quickly I got used to eating dinner at like 8:00 at night. Like the Friday, we took the train back from Venice to Rome, so we got in kind of late. So we're like, we'll just have a late dinner. We're having dinner at 9 p.m. Okay. At 9 p.m. on a regular day here, I am like putting my pajamas on. It was wild. We stayed in some beautiful hotels. We had just the best experience. Shout out to Stan, the bartender at the, I think it's a Hyatt and Murano, because Stan was our favorite. He, yes. Yeah. Anyways, it was an amazing trip. Once in a lifetime. I absolutely hope to go back. Of course, my nephew's going to be there for at least a couple more years, so I have a good reason to go back. So it was amazing. Thank you all for, yes, exactly, Lori. We'd have to bail Chris out of jail. But yes, pretty much. My gut instinct maybe to, yeah. No, there'd be no pitching. That's not, but I did flirt with a lot of Italian men. So that was all good. Because you're supposed to, and they're so charming, and they're so just kind of, they emote a lot, the Italian men, and I love that. It's very, very fun. We had a wonderful time. So tell me how you are. I've missed you. It's been 2 weeks. Tell me what's been happening. Whatever you want to share. What have I been missing over the last 2 weeks? I'm gonna take a swig we gotta keep things moving. I got yeah. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, but I recently got a CPAP machine. Yeah. Who's on the CPAP train with me? Yeah. Trying to figure that out. That's all kinds of excitement over here. Yeah. Tell me how you've been. What's happening? Yeah, Carrie says. Oh, wait. Carrie says dinner in Spain in summer is no earlier than 9 p.m. Whoo, before then it's still too hot. Okay, Carrie. What I found interesting, and you can say if you're same boat or not, is that it wasn't like we necessarily slept in. Like my sister and I were still up by, I don't know, 8. So we're having breakfast 8:30, 9ish. But we just, like late morning, we'd stop and get a little something to nosh on. Probably have a glass of wine. Oh, so much alcohol. I'm not a drinker. The detox is, yeah. Anyways, and then we'd have lunch at 2. Then we'd have dinner at 8, 8:30, 9. Crazy. Hello, Ruth. Ruth made it. Yay. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Thank you, Jason. I was going to bring this up, as a matter of fact. Did you see this, you guys, about the Shacked announcement? Very interesting. We'll see. I just saw that this morning. I'm glad you brought that up, Jason. That's yes. We'll see. That'll be exciting. Okay, Carol says, giant hail trashed my ranch to the tune of $100,000. What? Carol. The chicks have hatched. Yay. The garden is planted. Wow. New loom has been warped. His name is Ernest. I love that normal spring stuff. And my garden is a work in progress. It's getting there. I do have radishes that are starting to pop up. Ernest. Welcome to Ernest. I love that. Okay. Lori says, where'd she go? Here she is. I've been 1 month away from weaving. I just got a new secondhand MacBook Pro for like $250. Woohoo! Yay! We love a steal. That's amazing. That is yes. We're happy for you, darling. That's great news. Okay, so Carrie's filling us in. Breakfast about 9, lunch and nap 2 to 5, dinner 8 to 10. That's fascinating. I don't know if I could do it long term, but it was fun to kind of play Italian and do it while I was there. I liked that. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Nessa says, I bought my first Rigid Heddle Loom in March. Woohoo! Yay! Took a beginning weaving class on Rigid Heddle Loom to make kitchen towels last weekend. Yay! Congratulations, Nessa. That's fantastic. Okay, so behind the scenes, we have my screen looks different for whatever reason. And so Lori's in charge of starring stuff and not starring stuff because I can't do it on my end. It's always some kind of challenge. It is really just a testament to how can you pivot? Can you roll with it? And we'll see. So far, I'm about B-. We'll see how I do. Ellen says the serger had to go in for repair. Uh-oh. So I have 2 lengths of fabric to sew in process of planning the next warp. Thank you, darling. That's always the question is the repair as much as buying a new one? Hopefully not. Hopefully, yeah. Mm-hmm. Sam says currently there's a Baltimore Oriole attacking the hummingbird feeder. Oh, the birds. The birds. See? Let's see here. Okay, see. I'm technology. I'm telling you, B-. That's about where I am. Kathy says, got to move into my bedroom in 5 days. Oh, wow. Riding Heddle, Rigid Heddle has a new project. Table Loom still has the October Weave Along. We love it. It's a good one, right? Some diamonds. That's good. Okay, Cynthia says we had a deck replacement build all last month. Also found some water damage that had to be repaired. All done now. Back is looking much nicer. Okay, Cynthia, it's funny you should bring this up. We are in the market for a new deck. What did you go with a certain product? We're looking for insights into decks. So please share. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mary says I'm going to finish the April Weave Along before our anniversary trip in September. Fantastic. I love this plan. This is fantastic, darling. We will cheer you on the entire time. Carol says, I bought a sealed hard Kindle case at the charity shop for $2. I got home and it had a Kindle Fire in it. What? Amazon resent it. We both got great deals this week. Nice. That's amazing. I thought it was just a case, but had the actual device in it too. What a score that is. That's amazing. Liz says I want to plant my herbs, but must be patient. Too soon for Northern Great Lakes region. Yeah. What region? What I think we're 6B, 6A or 6B here, Liz. What are you way up there in the UP? What's your zone? Gardening zone. Ruth says still working on cotton coverlets, baby and lap size. Fantastic. That's awesome, Ruth. Let's see. Okay. Cynthia opted for Trex Composite for the lower maintenance. Thank you, Cynthia. See, we are, we have a 30-year-old deck at the back of our house, and it's time. So we're getting all of the insights into deck stuff. Oh, are you really? Liz says she is 5A. That's chilly, darling. So your last frost date, is that like the end of May? Is that right? Woo. Yeah. Uh-oh. Carrie says, I've been 2 weeks without food, water, and bathroom number 1. Brand new water pipes being installed this weekend. Without food and water in a bathroom? Water? Is that what we mean? Do I need to translate, Carrie? Is that right? New water pipes being installed. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Anytime you're down a bathroom, that's a challenge. Mm-hmm. Wow, you guys have had a dramatic 2 weeks. Sherry says we had a pipe burst flooding my craft studio. Oh no. Didn't get into the weaving studio, but still had yarn damage, a lot of moving things. Thank goodness I was smart enough to have most things in totes. You are a very smart girl, Sherry. So I'm sad that happened, but I'm glad that you were able to that it didn't hurt everything, because that's sad. That's no, we don't like that. Ruth is 7B. Wait, Ruth, remind me where you are, darling. Where are you? You must be farther south than I am. Sam is working on Cats. Yes. Cats 2.0 is coming along nicely. Fantastic. Sam. I love Sam. Okay. If you guys are part of, let me turn this off here. Let me come over here. If you are part of the Acting Creative community, which is our Facebook group, you can see Sam's progression through. What do we have? Pumpkins, Sam. We have cats. And what else? There's been a couple things. Sam's been doing some awesome weaving. We love that. Mm-hmm. Jennifer Fowler, we love you. Birthday girl. You know it's on my loom still. Just you let us know when you're ready for something else. Uh-huh. Okay. You know what? I didn't move my mug warmer over here. That was a bad call. Because now my tea is lukewarm. Okay. Yes. Speedy repair for the bathroom. Yeah, that is. Nope. Sam says she did a composite deck last summer and loves it. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Jason was commenting to Carol's, the hail must have been made of steel. It's a lot of damage. You know what? Okay, I'm not okay. After hanging out with Carol for a little bit, I am not surprised. The weather that she gets there is like next level. That is crazy. It is. Yes. Do you know what? We met this great couple on our trip who lives in Canada, but they're right above North Dakota, and they were saying kind of the crazy weather that they get there too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ruth says, "Oh, you're in Tennessee. Oh, nice. That's a great area. Yes, we love that." Oh, thank you, Lori. See, other people had to remind me last time. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, do all the things. Just yes. Yeah. All right. Carrie says, weaving wise, I'm rethreading my table loom to alter the pattern on my padded cushions. Oh, love that. Pardon me. What size are these, like for a chair cushion, Carrie? If you'll fill me in there, that would be good. Jody says she's loving Bird's Eye this month. Nice. Bird's Eye is fun. Made her butter and now towels. Jody, we love that. Bird's Eye is great. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get out. Is your birthday next week, Lori? Okay, we gotta do something about that. That's fantastic. I didn't know. All the birthdays. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Okay, what else do we have here? Cynthia says, on the loom is another shawl for my daughter. Nice. Hem stitching this all dark green thread is killing my eyes. Okay, Cynthia, I feel you. There are times, even if I am like the way that I dress my loom, I sit at a table to slay the reed. And if it's a dark thread, I need some contrast. It is, the eyes are, yeah, lots of light. Like I'm always dragging around. I have the device that I'm on is on a tripod with the ring light. I always like bring my ring light over so I can have a little more loom, a little more, wow, a little more light. That's the word. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, nice. Ruth asked, "Did you get any pretty yarn on your trip? I came so late, I missed a show and tell." I did not buy any yarn. No, 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 no. I what did I buy? I got postcards, which who knew? Apparently, the Italian mail is really, really awful. So I must have asked 3 different people, "How do I mail the postcards?" And they didn't really have a good answer. So finally, we got someone to help us. Cost $30 to mail 12 postcards back to the States, and we'll see if they ever get them. I don't know. I mean, it costs, I say, 30 euros, not, yeah, yeah. Anyways, I did no pretty yarn this time. No, which just means I have to go back, right? We were very much because I was with my sister. We were very focused on other things this time, which is okay. That's all right. Wow, Linka says she's in zone 4B. You don't plan anything till Memorial Day weekend at the earliest. Linka, do you start a lot of things inside then, just to help with the short season? Just curious. Just curious. Carol says prairie weather is no joke. We had grapefruit size hail. We lived in North Dakota. Grapefruit size. No. No thanks. No. I mean, that'll damage everything. That's no. No, 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 no. No thanks. Hello. How do you pronounce your name? Anas? Is that how you say it? From Pakistan? Hello, welcome. We're glad you're here. That's exciting. Okay. Okay, Carrie is doing dining room chairs, cushions about 12-inch square. Ooh, that's a good size though. I like that. Mm-hmm. All right, friends. What else do we have to talk about? Carol says no yarn. What the heck? Not this time. Yeah, not this time. It's okay. I plan to go back, friends. It's okay. Linka says, I'm on the last towel by 10 yards. Wow, congratulations. I think this one is going to be a stump. Big time warp chicken. That's fantastic. I love that. Okay, what did we do before we had the phrase warp chicken? I don't, it was just not nearly as fun to talk about the end of a project. Okay. First of all, did you guys see the April Weave Along gallery show that was released yesterday? Friends, I love the gallery shows. It's just this wonderful culmination of a whole month of work. You see all the different versions of Honeycomb. It was fantastic. It was so good. And you know what made it even better? I didn't have to do it. Our my teammate Jen, I was like, "Jen, can I ask you to do the gallery show this year?" She's like, "Sure, I got it." So with a very special help from Priscilla, who is one of our moderators there, she kind of helped gather everything, and then Jen put it together for us. It's beautiful. Jen is such a good, like, she's a much better editor than I ever was or will be. So anyways, brava to everyone who did the Honeycomb projects for April. And I'm so impressed by you. Everyone did such a good job. So yes. You sassy girl. Says not pinched. I didn't buy yarn. Are we sure she went to Italy? Yes, I have pictures. I have pictures to show. You know, we did some stuff. We just didn't do those things. It didn't, yeah. Anyways, congratulations to everyone who did the April Weave Along, and I hope you had a good time. Very special thanks to Sam, who's on. Thank you, Sam. Sam, and to Priscilla, and to Sherry, who were all people who kept us sane in the Facebook group and kept everything kind of humming along just fine. So thank you for our fabulous volunteers, our Weave Along squad that were fabulous. Plus, special shout out to Michelle Marshall, who made sure that she could answer all the questions for the Ridge Ahead people, because I don't know anything about that. She was awesome. And of course, to the fabulous Jody Ibarra, who was kind of our official yarn person. Oh, and our amazing sponsors. We had such a wonderful lineup of sponsors for the Weave Along. So thank you to everyone. Yeah. Okay, what else? Okay, I wanted to mention, friends, we are, I'm going to offer, I am going to be teaching a planning class. Yeah. So this is something I've wanted to do for a while. And I've taught this class live a few times, but I have never, well, I should say I've taught the class in person. That's what I meant to say. A few times, but I haven't done it in this format exactly yet. So I am going to do a planning a weaving project class. It is a 2-parter, so you can choose what you want. The first part is all about the technical, all the numbers, and the second part is all about the design. So you can kind of cherry pick if you want just one of those elements, or if you want both, you can sign up. The classes will be run the 20th and 22nd of May. Here's the link. So you have all the information right there for you. So I want to make sure I mention that so you take full advantage of the planning class coming up. I'm excited about it. I think that once you know how to plan a project, boy, it opens up all the things. You can really do whatever the heck you want after you know how to plan a project. Okay, what else? Did you guys fill me in on all your projects? I know I kind of was like, hey, tell me how you are. But if you have other projects you want to share and talk about, let me know. I did learn the secret toilet code without us telling her. I did learn some stuff. Yes. I learned that every restaurant you go into, they ask if you want still or sparkling water. And I always want still. My sister always wants sparkling. So on occasion, they would only hear one and they'd bring us the bottle of just one. My sister would be like, sorry, you have to drink the gross water. But she loves it. She's such a carbonated person. So she's like, the carbonation's better there. So I did learn some stuff. I learned lots of things. But I didn't get pinched and I didn't buy yarn. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So, Christy Lofton is here. Hello, darling. Have to work today. Boss not in yet. Psh, we'll be very, very quiet. Let's see. Oh, yes. Thank you, Lori. That's a great idea. Here, let me put this right here. Yes. Thank you. That's a wonderful idea. She's so smart. How do we do this without Lori? It was sad. We like limped along. We just made crap up. Like we didn't have any kind of organization. Lori is there for it. Thank you, Lori. You're amazing. I can't believe your birthday is coming up. See, we're gonna have to discuss this. Yes, that is the link that'll take you to the page that talks about all of your options. Is that good, Lori? I'm waiting to see if she's. I can see like her little. There's a little like tiny square where I can kind of see her face. Is that okay? Okay, she's not. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You tell me if I have to put it up again. We'll go from there. Okay. Okay. Guylaine says I'm at the tail end of my Loom waste project, turning out so colorful. Let's see. Thank you, Lori. There we go. See. Carol says I was working on a commercial pattern that was not working on several levels. I remember seeing your comment about this. So off it came, and I'll rethread it as pinwheels. Ooh, pinwheels are fun. Is this Carol? Will you do it on a 4 shaft, an 8 shaft? What's the pinwheels on? Because we had Lori Klein on here recently, and she showed us kind of live and in person her 8 shaft pinwheel project on her loom, which was very, very cool. She had a beautiful loom. Okay, so first of all, I have a question as I'm going to move things over so we can do a little weaving together. But here is my question, friends. I know Lori is the best, right, Ruth? I'm with you. Lori is the best. Let me see if I can tilt this down so you guys can see what the heck is happening there. There we go. Okay, here's my question, friends. Put in the comments. What weaving pattern or kind of weaving do you do when you need, like, when you're tired? Like when you're like, here's what I'm thinking. I've been sick, as you can hear in my nose. I've been sick. And you know how you think of like comfort food, like mac and cheese, when you just want to, you just want something that makes you feel good. What is your weaving pattern? What is your comfort weaving pattern? What is your go-to when you're like, I don't have a lot of energy. I just want to feel like I'm wrapped in a warm hug. I want something that makes me feel good. Tell me in the comments. Let me know. And I'll show you what I'm doing over here. First of all, I am basically using up bobbins. That's basically what I'm doing. I have yellow in here right now, which is it's unique, let's say. And then I've got some purples that are left over from another project. I don't even remember which ones. But because this project was left over from a class, I don't really have plans for it, so I'm just weaving whatever. So let me spin around here so we'll get things out of the way. See, if only I were organized. Okay. So basically this is set up with straight draw threading, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This was for a class and I had a student who didn't show. So I have all the yardage on here, but no one wove it. So it's for me to play with and do stuff. Let's see. Carol says, no weaving when I'm sick. If I hold my head and neck down, I want to fall over. I cannot focus on counting and feet and colors. My head is down. I understand. Cynthia says tutu twill. Nice. I like that. Liz says M&W plain weave. Nice. With various weft colors. Beautiful. Carrie says my comfort zone is overshot. Nice. Okay. I'm not surprised by that at all, darling. My latest projects have me now getting withdrawal symptoms. Yes. Mary Howard says probably because I'm relatively new weaver. Oh, I missed the first part of it, darling. I'm sorry. Sam says, I tie thrums to relax. Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful. No thinking required. Almost have enough for a rug now. Sherry says plain weave and making towels. Let the colors be the wow factor that I don't have to plan much. Yeah, love that. Yes. Okay, so let me forward this for just a second here. Now, here's the thing. Do you ever do projects when you're just like using up weft? Do you ever do that? I think it's so fun because, I love to play with colors. So you just never know what you're going to get because it's whatever you have laying around. So size, scale, the whole thing is different. So I'm going to bring you in. Let me see if I can do this and no one gets seasick here. Okay, so here's what I got, friends. Let's see. I need to move you this way. There we go. Maybe. Okay, so I've been using this kind of crazy yellow, but my colors are like it looks kind of grayish, but it's actually like a really pale blue. And then this kind of peacock blue, and then this lipstick red. So here's what's interesting. I think that the yellow and the gray is kind of funky. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But this, I think, makes for an interesting kind of your eyes gonna blend it together. You're gonna get this kind of green color. And this, I'll be honest, just makes me want a cheeseburger. Like there's something about it's so like McDonald's colors. Like doesn't that read McDonald's? Something right there. But I think it's very interesting. The pattern that I'm doing here is just it's basically plain weave with just a touch of a twill thrown in. Just something that I can visually do and not think about, because I think that's key when you're not feeling great and you're like, I need something easy. I need something that's satisfying. I need something that's, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh. Emily, are you okay? So the chat stopped. Okay. Ruth says, I was a quilter for most of my teenage and adult life. I love scrappy blankets and scrappy weaving. It's just as satisfying. Use all the bobbins. Amen, Ruth. Use all the bobbins. Yes. Linka says she's about to start a 4-shaft twill hearts I posted in the Facebook group. Fantastic. As soon as the towels are off, my warp is going to go on. Make 2 baby blankets. Fantastic. That is awesome. Did you say I'm loving it, Ruth? Is that what you said? Nice McDonald's reference. That's awesome. Okay, so here's a version. This is like one of the things that I like to do when I don't want to overthink it. I'm just, you want to do some weaving, but you don't want to expend so much energy because you're just not 100%. That's the bottom line. What do you do when you're not at 100%? Okay, here we go. So this is what I like to do. Like I said, it's mostly plain weave, but take my yellow, whatever color I had. I had some blues in here, but they were kind of hard to see, so I thought the yellow, albeit a little weird, popped more so you could see it. So here we go. This is just 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. The funny thing about the pattern, I don't know if you saw it close up, but I think it kind of looks like there's little bow ties in there. It could be the congestion medicine talking. That could be true, but I think yeah. So like I said, the key is that I can visually see where I am and I know what comes next. I don't have to count. I don't have to do any of that kind of craziness. So Diana Smith is here. Hi, Diana. Okay, so then this one is the only weird one. So I'm gonna do the 2 together. This is my little skip. It's kind of like that pebbly pattern that I did a while ago. Kind of. Just something that I can kind of visually keep track of. There's no counting. There's no weirdness. Just weave. Yeah. That's the whole thing. Yeah. Carrie says, my next project after the cushions is going to be a color gamut. Ooh, using up odds and ends on the warp. Then I definitely need to do some overshot. I understand. You got to get your fix, right, Carrie? It has to be, yes. Yeah. So here we go. Here's our little skip in the pattern. We'll go from there. Here's what's interesting too, is that the bobbins that I'm using, they're not all the same size. So we get a little variety. I think they're all cotton. We'll find out when I wash it. If it's all cotton. But yes, some I think the blues I just finished, I think these were mercerized, so they may not shrink the same. We'll see what happens there. But yes, so there we go. This is this is my jam when I don't feel great, and I'm like, okay, I want to weave. I want to do something. That's the other thing too. I think on occasion it's good for us to have a project that doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? I mean, as weavers, we're very kind of, okay, I need to make the perfect blanket. Okay, which is wonderful. I like that kind of focus. That's awesome. But on occasion, you need a project you just, doesn't matter. Throw stuff in. And if it's not a whole project, maybe it's part of a project, like the end of a project. Just my 2 cents. That is just my humble opinion, friends. Anyone else there? That's, yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Linka says, after the blankets, I have this idea to use these wool flannel offcuts from our local mill to make a rag rug. Ooh, I'm feeling apprehensive as to whether it will go well. Report back. Please do, Linka. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Linka says, I have some 8/4 cotton I got from MD Tissage, and I was going to double or triple it up and use that. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Hi, Nessa. What's the name of the Facebook group again? Oh, yes. Nessa, no problem. It is called, here, I'm going to put this right here for you, darling. Right there. The Acting Creative Community. Right there. Hang with us. We'd love to have you. That would be amazing. Let's see. So yeah, this is the whole thing. And I just keep thinking, maybe a 1/4 pounder. Maybe some fries. McDonald's has the best fries. If they're done well, they have the best fries. So yeah, it's the red and yellow is what does it to me. Now I'll be very curious once it comes off the loom, and it's really going to look orange. Even from the camera, it looks kind of orange from a distance, and this really looks kind of greenish. But as I'm weaving it up, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe a fillet of fish, something. I know. You just never know. You just never know what's going to be happening here. So that is it, my friends. That's the whole thing that's happening right here. Here, I'll bring it back in again so you can kind of see one more. There we go. Maybe I can do this. I can do hard things. There we go. Yeah, this is very interesting. The yellow and the gray. I'm not sure what I think about that. We'll see. Because I think the yellow is too, if the yellow is brighter, I think it'd be different. It's all kind of neutral. But yeah, this is, yeah. That's the thing, friends. That is the weaving moment from live at the Loom. Okay, so Liz says the floor was my happy place. I love to just throw the shuttle. Yeah, right? I think that it's important just to have, a place to just be. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia says she can see the bows, like the bow ties, right? Doesn't it kind of look like a little bow tie? I don't know. Like I said, that could be a cold medicine induced vision. I don't know. We'll see. Yes. Cynthia says, oh, I like this comment. Cynthia says, I'm too project driven to just go for it. Cynthia, you're my favorite kind of person, my favorite kind of student. In class, when I have that kind of student, I'm the one who's like, I dare you to go grab that yarn you think is awful and put it in. Not to wreck it, just to get outside your comfort zone just a little bit. That's all right. Cynthia's like, I'm never taking a class with her. Nope, it's not happening. Yep. Okay, friends, let's finish strong, shall we? Yeah. Oh, nice, Linka. I'm getting kindergarten primary colors. I'm here for it. Yeah. No, absolutely. Yes. The blue, the red, yellow. Yes, absolutely. Yes, just in case. Thank you guys for reinforcing this. But yes, Nessa, the group is for all weavers. So there's rigid heddle, inkle, table. For the most part, it's just everyone comes and hangs out there. So yeah, please join us. Okay, friends, what else are we going to talk about? Active Creative Insiders, the membership this month, May, crazy that it's May, our Online Weavers Guild is meeting next Thursday, the 15th, correct? 15th? Yeah, do the math. 15th, yes. And the topic this time for the presentation is online, not online, weaving, like drafting software. That's the topic. So we're going to talk about what's out there, how much does it cost, what does it specialize in. Like, we're just going to give us a nice overview of kind of weaving software, just in case you have been curious about it and are like, I don't know if it's right for me. Do I need it, want it, whatever. It's going to be a nice kind of, we'll give the presentation, we'll have some conversation about that. But the Online Weavers Guild, friends, is such an amazing place. It's just really special. So if you are looking for a place to really hang out with other weavers, to share pictures of your work, to give advice and support, you're welcome to join us in the Online Weavers Guild. Yay! So that is coming up. What else? Oh, we've talked about the Active Creative community. Yes, join the Facebook group if you do Facebook at all. And then, of course, you are welcome to come over and join us with the email list, with the love notes that come out every Wednesday. Boy, that was not graceful at all, was it? If you are getting the love notes on Wednesdays, please come join us every Wednesday. I send you a little story from me and here, and make sure that you have all of the all of the free content that came out, the newest episode of Handwoven Experience. By the way, you saw that we hit 200, right? 200 episodes of a Handwoven Experience. Crazy 200. Remarkable. Yeah. So what else? Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Ooh, this was a good one too. The weaving with chronic pain. That was great. We need to do some more fun stuff like that for sure. Yes. Okay, friends. Next week I'm right back here. I'm not going anywhere. There's no more traveling. There's no more weird toilets. There's no more gelato. Sad. At least not for now. Next week I'll be right back here for more Live at the Loom. Hopefully, with any luck, I'll have the big loom. We'll be dressed and ready to go, and we'll have some new, fun, amazing things to discuss then. Be sure to sign up for the planning class. Let me put this right back up so that you've got that handy. I would love to have you join us. Like I said, you can sign up for one or the other. So if you're like, I think I got the numbers down, but I would love some help with design, or vice versa, you can do either one or both. Lori, is this right? Is next Thursday's your birthday? Oh, we are going to party up right. Friends, you got to show up now. It's Lori's birthday next week. Come on. So good. So good. So, yes, we love birthdays. I love birthdays. That's, yes. Okay. What else? I think that's it, friends. I think that's all we got. Another big thank you to all the April Weave Along participants. You were amazing. The Facebook group will close down on Friday, tomorrow, since it's a limited time group. But if you are like, I'm going to miss all my friends, come over to the Active Creative Community group, because that will be going on all the time. Okay, friends, I think that's all I got. You know what your homework is this week, right? Do something creative just for you. Just for you. It could be anything. It could be anything you want. I mean, weaving related would be great, but it could be anything. Just something creative. Listen to that inner voice. It's all good for your soul. All right, kids. I'll see you right back here next Thursday, aka Lori's birthday, and we will do all kinds of fun stuff together then. I don't know what that looks like yet, but we'll figure it out before then. So mark your calendars, and I'll see you right back here next Thursday for more Live at the Loom. All right, friends. Happy weaving.